Hey guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video, I'm going to review Season 1, Episode 2 of Sam and Cat Favorite Show. So this episode I thought was pretty interesting, and it did have it was quite funny, but there was one thing that was very interesting, and I really hope they touch back on, which I will get to. So the episode starts out with Sam and Cat watching their favorite show, that's a drag, and while this is happening, there is another person who comes in and he says, "Are you two in a babysitting service?" And they say, "Yes, we are." And Sam's like, "No, we're not." And they're not really in a babysitting service. So Kat makes them involved in this babysitting service without telling the father that they're actually just teenagers and they go to school. And so yeah, that's going on. And so they're gonna babysit his two kids. While this is going on, the Dice has made human hair. Was it hair? No, it was heads. He's made hats for them with the state spelled on. I thought that was really funny. And while this is going on, though, that was after the scene where the father wanted them to babysit his kids. But as soon as that happened, Dice asked Sam, Kat's leaving for school, and he says, "Don't you have school?" And she said, "Yes, I have it online." And then as soon as they leave, we see that that's not the truth. She doesn't have it online, and she really is not going to school. And I did not like that they did this lightly. That was really not the best thing to do. They really did that way too lightly. I want a full episode of Kat finding out that Sam isn't really going to school, and I like that Nickelodeon has developed this new recurring storyline, and I'm very interested to see as to where it goes, because I mean, honestly, that's not good that Sam is ditching school. Eventually, someone is going to find out, and I think it's going to be something where we're going to see it over time, but they're not really going to talk about it, because we know that she's not going to school, but they don't. They think she's going to school online, which it is possible for you to go on school online in high school. Especially in LA, it's possible. So, that doesn't surprise me because it is possible to do that, but she's not really going to school. And I think that's the biggest thing here, is that she's not really going to school. She's faking it, and she's not even taking classes. She's just sitting on her butt all day watching TV. And I don't think that's the best thing to do. I really hope they touch back on that, and I really hope we have a whole episode on that. So that was only part of the episode, though. I really wish it would have been the rest of the episode with that, but it didn't happen. But the rest of the episode was really funny. Pretty much when Kat gets back, we find out that That's a Drag was canceled, and they are not very happy about this at all. In the meantime, the kids show up. One of them is very much into hugging, which I thought was very funny. And then the other one asks a lot of questions. And that was really funny. I thought both of the kids were very funny. I mean, they're going to be paired with a lot of different kids. So obviously, they're going to be paired with the annoying ones, of course. I thought that was great, honestly. That was very, very funny. So yeah, I really like that. And pretty much what happens is, while this is going on, though, they go down to the TV studio and they try to get the show renewed somehow. They try to get it uncanceled. They try to uncancel it, but it doesn't really work out because they don't really want to listen to them. So Kat goes on the car of the director and she chases the director down the street on the car, and he takes his windshield wipers, and she's like, "You can't just wipe me away." And that was really funny when she said that. And so she takes the windshield wipers, and then the next thing we see her, the windshield wipers are off, and they were not successful with this. It did not work at all. So Sam then decides that she has an idea, and I really liked, again, that we saw this softer side of Sam. She's such a great friend to Kat. And pretty much what happens is Sam, well, first, while this is happening, Kat takes the kids to Elderly Acres because she's pretty much had it with them. So she takes the kids to Elderly Acres, and where we saw her Nona again. And I think it's going to be pretty cool that we see her Nona now and then. I think it's going to be a character who we see her in every episode, but we see her now and then. I think that's kind of cool. Not really something Nickelodeon has done before, where we see them now and then. Most of the adults, we usually don't see them. You know, like in iCarly, we always saw Spencer most of the episode. But in this, we only saw Nona in a little bit of the episode. So I think that's going to be kind of cool. I'm glad they didn't drop her character because I really do like her character. And Kat leaves the kids with Nona. So that's not a good thing. But while this is happening, Sam pretends that she takes Dice with her. She pretends that there was a big fight and that she's bleeding, while Dice steals one of the lamp from That's a Drag. But then Sam pretends to be the director. While all this is going on, they try to arrest Dice. But while this is happening, Sam pretends to be the director. And she says to them, I want to sell all of this. And then they say, well, this is going to storage 14. She says, no, this is going to this address. And it turns out it's the address of their house. And she takes all the furniture to their house and she redecorates their room. And now their house is like, it looks like That's a Drag. And then Kat's Nona comes in and Kat's Nona pretty much says, I've seen all this before. And she's had it with the kids. And she's like, I could have sworn I've seen all this on That's a Drag. And that was really funny at the end. So overall, it was a really funny episode. I just really hope they touch on this Sam not going to school. We need an episode about this. You can't take this lightly. If they take this lightly, I'm not going to be upset. But I really think that it could definitely upset a lot of people. And it could stop people from watching. Because you can't take something like that lightly. Honestly, Nickelodeon has never had a recurring storyline, and I feel like this is going to be something that's going to go on. If they just drop this completely, it's not going to be good, because, I mean, Sam needs to go to school. She needs to get an education. She can't just skip school. Like, what message does that give to kids? Kids, it's okay to skip school. Sam can do it. Sam just sits on her butt all day and watches TV. You can, too. No, that's not how it works. You know, Kat goes to school. Sam should go to school. Sam is the exact same age as Kat. We learned Sam is not older than Kat. We learned that Sam is the same age as Kat in this episode. We learned a lot about, you know, what's going on with her. I would have wanted more about this, and I really hope we get an episode on this. Now, overall, as I said, the episode was very funny, and I thought there were some really great parts, especially with Kat. I thought this was one of Kat's best episodes from both Victorious and Sam and Kat. She was absolutely hilarious, especially all the scenes where she was crying, the scene on the car. I mean, this was just Kat's episode. She was so funny in this episode. But still, I really would have wanted more with Sam. Why is Sam not going to school? Why do you think she's not going? Is she afraid of not going? Is she, like, did something happen to her? Is she upset because Carly's not there anymore? What do you guys think it is? I really think what's going to happen is Kat's going to find out. Kat's going to take Sam to school with her. And once Kat takes Sam to school, she doesn't want to go, but Sam ends up going to Hollywood Arts. I really would want to see that. And I think we're going to get that. Because, I mean, we've seen a clip of Kat in Hollywood Arts with Mr. Psychowitz. So I think that's going to be an episode, and I think that should happen, and I really hope some point in this season they do that. They need to do that. I don't care when, just do it. But overall, the episode was very funny. I really loved it. I thought the two kids were absolutely hilarious. Which one was your favorite? The one that asked too many questions or the one that hugged? I like the one who asked too many questions because some of the questions were hilarious, like, where's the bathroom? What if my zipper gets stuck? Will you come with me? And, what were some of the other ones? See, we had an actual ending. Nickelodeon doesn't usually end their shows. Nickelodeon usually just ends their shows and roll the credits, but this time it came back, and we saw that Kat's taking the kid, and she's had it with the kid, and this was the first time we actually saw that Kat frustrated, and that was hilarious, honestly. I thought that was great. So yeah, overall the episode was really great. What do you think is happening with Sam? Why do you think she's not going to school? What do you think of the episode? Next week, we're getting Sophia Grace and Rosie, which is going to be great. I think that's going to be very funny. I can't wait to see their episode, because I know that their episode is going to be great. They were on Ellen, and, you know, I'm a big fan of Sophia Grace and Rosie. I think they really, when they're on Ellen, They're absolutely hilarious, and they're perfect for this show, especially in a show like this, and I really can't wait to see their episodes. So that's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next video. Okay, bye!